Hey everybody, happy Friday. Come on in to the room. Come on in to the house. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Tap the screen, share the live, tap the screen, share the live, all of that good stuff. Let's see, I need to change this so I can see y'all's comments at the bottom. I know better than choosing this. Oh snap! Not they rearranged. Oh, I can see y'all in the pink. Okay, that'll work. Never mind. I can keep it right here. I can see y'all's comments in the pink. Hey everybody, happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Tap the screen, tap the screen. Get me up to my first 5,000 likes. God bless you back. Thank you for it. God bless you. I appreciate that so much. Happy Friday, everybody. Y'all give me housekeeping while y'all are tapping the screen. Give me housekeeping while y'all are tapping that screen. Give me tap 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 tap. Why not try a cute sticker and give the fans a big surprise? Well, when I was trying the sticker, it wouldn't work for me. So I did the little bell. I have that one up there now, but I couldn't figure out how to do the other sticker. Hey Sarah. Hey Sarah, y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. Hey, I dream to inspire you promotions. Thank you for sharing the live. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna have to have a little community conversation tonight. I didn't have time last week because of the 3-day event, and it is that time of the month. So you know what I'm drinking, my time tea. Okay, because somebody's gonna ask what's in my cup. It's the time tea. The time tea is in my cup. That's what I'm drinking. But y'all give me the housekeeping, and then we can get on with part 2 of this because we have a lot of housekeeping. Okay. Hey. Okay. Hey, Bobby. Welcome to Bigo. Welcome to my live. For any of you guys that are joining me on Bigo, I'm relatively new on Bigo. I think this is like my 4th or 5th stream over here, but I have some cool stuff in store for you guys. Hey, Rose Goddess Queen. Hey, Mika Finance. What's going on? Okay. So, housekeeping number 1. Why are we only at 213 taps, baby? Tap that screen, tap that screen. We will be back on for a community conversation tonight. We will do it after our Road to Superstars battle because I'm used to hanging out with y'all on Friday night anyway. So we have an official, everybody on the battle team, we have an official Road to Superstars battle at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you, Penthouse. I did make an event if you want to register, or you can just put it in your calendar, okay, and pull back up. For everybody that's getting in, we're doing housekeeping. Y'all tap the screen, get me up to my first 5,000 likes. If you're over here with me, on Bigo, I need a couple of, I need for you guys to send me a couple of those little dragons that are there, or you can ring my bell, whatever makes you feel good out here in these streets. Okay. So that is that. Oh, there's Mika. I didn't even see her over there. Hey, boo.
Hey,
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fabulous. Thank you for asking.
You're
You want
welcome.
to be on mute or unmuted?
Yes. Nope,
Unmute.
you can mute me.
Okay.
Mute me.
Y'all, Mika is our resident financial expert. She is an actual professional CPA and a tax strategist, and she helps with expense planning. If you have a small business, or if you're paying in a lot in your taxes and you want to decrease what you're paying in, and you want to increase what you get back, baby, go and see her. She actually knows what she's doing. Okay. Now, for any who's modding in my comments today, I need y'all to help me out. Y'all tell people not to leave. Y'all know people get freaked out when they see you battling. Okay. We are building inventory. We have a Road to Superstars battle tonight. Okay, we have Road to Superstars battle tonight, 7 p.m. It's a one and done. Okay, we're gonna try and knock old girl's socks off. She has a very, very strong team. She's ranked number 13. Okay, in this current for September Road to Superstars. Okay. So don't be out here getting scary and leaving, honey. You don't have to send anything, but well, I do need you to actually tap the screen. That's what I need you to do. I need y'all to tap. But we're just building up inventory. People on the battle team, you know what the number needs to be so we can get our power ups. Okay. Now, anyway, let's talk. Let's talk a little bit. Okay. Let's talk about what I in the housekeeping notes. Hey, Ronnie, what's going on, gorgeous? Okay, so housekeeping number one for those of you. I have so many big announcements to make tonight. So we'll talk about it we'll talk about it after the battle. So normally y'all know we do our Road to Superstars battle, and then we battle with like a few other people for normally like an hour. You know, we stay on for about 90 minutes. We're not gonna do that tonight. We're gonna do the Road to Superstars battle, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys about some stuff, and we're gonna move into community conversation. That's how we're gonna get down tonight, okay? Because I have all kinds of cool stuff to share with y'all. Also, if you're trying to work with me as far as me being your business mentor, okay, today is the last day to get into Insta-Coin Academy before the price goes up. For those that don't know, Insta-Coin Academy is the number one profitable page program in the country. I've helped almost 900 people create six-figure incomes, and 176 of my clients have done $1 million in under a year. Hey, Natasha, what's going on? So if you want to work with me, click the link in the bio, tap the first button. That's how you can do that. If you're on Bigo, you got to send me a DM because I don't have an active link over here yet. They're working on that. Okay. Next piece of housekeeping that you guys need to know about. Okay. On the community conversation, because it's been a busy week. I know y'all want to talk about the diddler. We will have space to talk about the diddler. I know some of y'all want to talk about Cardi B and Offset. We will have space to talk about Cardi B and Offset. I know some of y'all want to talk about Mayor Eric Adams, baby. We will have time to talk about him as well. Okay. So I'm just saying, be prepared, be ready, honey. Get your drinks, get your libations, get your dinner, okay? Because we're gonna go in tonight. So it not regular format. Y'all know normally we battle, we do our Road to Superstars battle, then we battle with a few other teams. We're not doing that tonight. We're doing the Road to Superstars battle. We're gonna do our one and done. And then I want to talk to you guys about some really, really dope stuff that's coming up. And we're gonna move over to community conversation. Everybody got it? Everybody got it? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Yes, baby, the diddler, honey. The diddler been out here diddling for quite a while. Okay. Let's start a PK. I want to start a PK yet over here because I don't quite understand it. And I don't think I actually have like a team over here yet. But when we get a team over here, I will be very excited to start a PK. Okay. Next thing next, let me make this announcement because apparently my take on Cardi B and Offset has upset, I guess, some of the men that like follow me or whatever, or some of the streams that I roll into on a regular basis. But baby, y'all go over here and police these ninjas. Go police the ninjas. Go police the ninjas. This is how I know that men don't listen to you, because anybody that's followed me for years, anyone that's followed me for months, anyone that has followed me, they know that I am not team take him back after he cheats. Everybody knows this about me. Now, if you're one of my friends or you're a woman and you come to me for advice, I'm not going to tell you to leave your husband. If you tell me, okay, you say you're gonna troll. Okay, well, hi troll, welcome. You'll be my first troll over here. But I'm not gonna tell you to leave your husband, right? And let me be clear, I don't think as a woman you are stupid if you decide to stay with a man after he cheats. I just think that there are some women we can do it and some of us we can't. And I'm in the category that I can't. And I've always made it very, very clear for any man that dates me, any man that's serious about me, I don't tolerate cheating. I'm not taking you back. You cheat on me, I'm gone. I don't care how many flowers, how many gifts you send me. I don't care how many times you say, baby, 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 please. I am a great fucking woman. Some of y'all think you're good. I'm great. And I know this. I'm a great woman. I'm a great asset. Ask my ex-husband, who's still looking at my Facebook stories to this day, and I ain't spoke to that man in 9 years. He dogged me out. He did me wrong. You think I was sitting around for years letting somebody drag me, treat me like trash, and I'm over here being faithful and loyal to you, but you're not faithful and loyal to me? Y'all run around here talking about how y'all want men to be leaders out here in these streets. Well, lead by example. That's a part of leadership. If you wasn't out here giving your dick to everybody, you wouldn't have to be worried about your woman giving her kitty cat, pregnant or not. You wouldn't be worried about a woman getting her lick back. So the fact that y'all are out here trying to villainize, a woman because she was like, okay, I'm about to be on the same type of time. I'm gonna match the same energy. I'm gonna make sure to turn the knife a little bit before I leave. She can do what she want to do. That's those people's relationship. You blew the relationship up. You disrespected her. You violated y'all's trust. You failed as a leader. And it's weird because I don't see these men out here going to make think pieces about Offset. I don't see them out here talking about, bro, you was out of control, you fumbled, you mishandled that, you should have had more dick discipline in your relationship. You don't see that. I ain't seen these men make a peep, but now they outside because they mad because girls are out here talking about put that faja on, sis, put it on. And there's several women making think pieces talking about how they did not feel fulfilled after they were the bigger person and they wish that they would have got them back. Mine already know. I told them I will fruit out. Cheat on me. I'm a fruit out, and then I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna make sure to hurt you, and then I'm gonna leave you. I'm not coming back. Ask any man that's effed up with me. They will tell you. I don't. They will tell you. I don't take their calls. I don't take their texts. You're not gonna find me back in your bed. I'm not gonna be out here trying to make your life miserable. I'm not gonna do that. You don't exist to me anymore. That's how Ashley Ann get down. I don't f around. And that's one of the reasons I've always made sure to put myself in a position where I make my own money and I can take care of myself, because I'm not going to be with you if you're going to be out here treating me like a trash bag and you think I'm going to treat you like a king. For what? You want to get out here and act like a peasant you will be treated as, period. So I don't know why they seem to be so shocked. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can get out of my DMs, get out of my inboxes. Okay. Y'all can stay out of my comments. Okay. And you can stop all that. This is what my stance has been for years. This is where my mind has always been. Again, if a woman decides she wants to take her husband back and she wants to stay with him after infidelity, I will support her in that. But if you say, Ashley Ann, would you stay? No. I'm going, I'm out of here. Okay. Baby, faster than you can blink. I'm gone. Okay. I will always be the one that got away. You will always be feeling salty for decades, for years, looking at me win, looking at me be beautiful, looking at me having a great life, looking at me cooking and cleaning, okay, and not smelling like onion rings, okay, looking at my big booty, walk by the screen, you're gonna see all of that, okay. Everybody having favorable things to say about me. You're gonna look at me gardening. You're gonna look at me being happy, fulfilled, because I don't have any regrets. Because when I'm in a relationship, I give my all and I love very hard and I treat my man with a lot of respect and dignity. But if you're not going to treat me back with that same type of respect, if you're not going to honor me as the grace of life, what I look like sitting in a situation that's beneath me. What I look like being with a man that don't even care about my health and put me in jeopardy. Y'all always run around talking about how a man's job is to provide and to protect. A man's job is to provide and protect me from diseases. Don't be out here random women. And in some case, for some of y'all random men, protect my emotional state and my mental state. Don't have me out here going through changes, wondering what's wrong with me or what's not wrong with me, if I'm not enough, because you had to act on your insecurities. And so now you've transferred them to me. Put me in a good mental space so I can keep creating a happy home for you and a homeostasis, and I can be an excellent mother if we have children. Put me in a space to make me want to get on my knees for you. You understand? They be like protect, but they're the enemy. You're not supposed to have to protect yourself from your husband. Like, make it make sense. Anyway, let's get to the content today. Okay, everybody, y'all know what I see. Ready. Let me see it roll through those comments. Okay, let me see it run through the comments. Clink. Okay, let's get to it today. Let's get to this money. Let's get to this bag. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Ashley Ann. I'm a public speaker. I'm an award-winning luxury event designer. Most importantly to y'all, though, I'm a business builder. I try and broadcast at least at least a couple times a week, tips and tricks to help you catch the coins, paper that folds, and all the money that you have been missing. Okay, that is what I do out here in these streets. Okay. And we started talking about the structure of success the other day, and it did offend some of you guys. Hey, Mr. Eagle Vision, but I don't care that it offended you because the truth is the truth. Because everybody likes to talk about mindset, and everybody's like mindset, but nobody really talks about how you actually change your mindset, right? And this is the first step to changing your mindset. Believe it or not, it is the actual structure of success. So once you understand that you're the foundation of everything, okay, once you get that, once you understand that it is you, okay, it's not your mama, it's not your daddy. Oh, they giving out gloves today. Come on, thank the Lord. It's not your mama, it's not your daddy, okay, it ain't your greasy granny, it's not your friend, it's not your high school classmate, your neighbors, your church partners. Is none of this is their responsibility. You wake up every morning and you're responsible for your happiness. You're responsible for your finances. Now, let me be very, very clear because I want to make sure that people don't get confused on this. You are responsible for how you respond to what happens in life. You're not responsible for who hurt you, but you're responsible for your own healing. Notice how I keep saying you, and I know some of y'all don't like it when people are like you, baby, you, and ain't no fingers pointing back at me, baby, because I'm indicating be you, pop, pop, pop. It is you. And once I understood this principle, my life got better drastically. Drastically. You are the foundation of your own success. You, unfortunately, have conditioned your mind to be entitled to other people's support, to be entitled to other people's labor, to be entitled to other people's love, to be entitled to other people's finances, to be entitled to other people's creativity. And it does not work that way. It does not work that way. Blink, blink, blink. It don't work that way. That's not how any of this works. But for whatever reason, some of you guys think that this is the way it works. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do y'all know how many people I talk to and that I hear on a regular basis? And they're like, my friends and family don't support me. They're not helping me with my vision. They're not helping me with my goal. They won't record. They won't help me edit. They won't come to my store. They won't research for me. You do understand it's not their job unless you have them on your payroll. Because they have their own visions. They have their own goals. They have their own journeys. Now, if someone wants to bless you and they want to help you in what you're doing, if somebody wants to come around and they want to support you, okay, this is why I say you thank God for those people. You thank God for them. I don't know why some of you guys in your brain, you feel like because someone is related to you, you know what I'm saying? You feel like because someone has been your friend for a long time, that for whatever reason, they're supposed to do everything for you and is not supposed to be any benefit to them. What planet do y'all live on? Why do y'all mamas and daddies have y'all thinking this way? Because it's inaccurate and you will fail. Talk to anybody that's successful, especially those of us that started, like literally started from the bottom. For those of you that don't know, I started my companies with $125 on a laptop and built them up to multi-million-dollar companies. Every company I've started at ground zero at a base. I didn't have a lump sum. I didn't have wealthy parents that gave me hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars to get anything started. Okay. So okay, once you understand this structure of success, that it's you, tribe, strangers, friends, and family, you're going to be on your way to becoming successful. This is how we shift our mindset, okay? I don't care how many affirmations you listen to. I don't care how many motivational videos you watch a day. I don't care, how many jumping jacks you do. I don't care how many Bible scriptures you read. I don't care about any of that. I am telling you right now, is not going to work for you if you do not understand that all of this starts with you. Everything starts with you. Okay. Now, when someone does something trifling to you, when someone hurts you, when someone disrespects you, disappoints you, when someone disgusts you, or discourages you in some way, then you have to figure out how you're going to react to that. You can't control what they do. And you having the ability to look at the part that you've played in this is absolutely 100% going to dictate. Okay, it's going to dictate for you what the outcome is going to be. So you have a decision to make, and you can ask yourself, is this going to be my story? Is the story going to be someone hurt me, someone, was disloyal to me, someone disappointed me, someone disregarded me, someone, did something to me, and because they did what they did to me, my life stopped. Because they did what they did to me, I became a hoarder. Because they did what they did to me, I went into a depression and I just said F life. Because they did what they did to me, I gave up on my dream. Because that's what a lot of y'all are doing. Y'all are basing everything off of what someone has done to you or what someone has said to you. Oh my God, that was gorgeous, Add to Cart Beauty. I've never seen that. Thank you for my Live Pro badge. Mwah. Thank you so much. Okay, you better put that thing in existence. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, come on. We got a miss, then a glove, and a god dang hammer. It don't matter though. 2 out of 3. All right, everybody. Wheel, gloves, timers, missed. Gloves, timers, missed. Really, we want gloves and timers. That's what we like in the kingdom, okay? But does that make sense? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down right now? Or you can flip it and say, I overcame it. Look what I overcame. Look what I created. Look what I bounced back from. Look what I drove through. Look at what I turned from bad to good. Look how I turned a weakness to a strength. Look at how something came to kill me, something came to destroy me, but I destroyed it. I took it out. Okay, I bossed up on it. So seriously, I'm asking y'all a real question right now. You need to answer, like, what's going to be your story? Are you going to decide to be the victim, or are you going to decide to be the victor? Which one you want to be? Which one do you want to be? I don't sign up to be a victim. And understand this, people are going to do things to you. People are going to hurt you. They're going to disappoint you. You're going to experience some losses. Like, this is a part of life. This is a part of the game, especially if you want to be success in business. I choose to be the victor. Victory, baby, because to the victor goes the spoils. The only thing you get from being a victim is some woo woo woos and a little bit of sympathy. And some of y'all like that attention that you get from being the victim. Some of y'all like the fact that because you're a victim, okay, some of y'all like the fact that because you're a victim, that all of a sudden you don't have to work as hard. You don't have to put as much effort in. People will make excuses for you. That's why some of y'all are comfortable being a victim, but then it's very strange because you want the rewards and the accolades that the victor gets. You can't have both, baby. Pick which one you want to be. Which pair of pants do you want to put on? You want to put on victim pants? You want to put on victory pants? Okay? That's the baseline of all of this. Okay, now next, after the foundation of you, we move up on the structure to the tribe. Everybody put tribe in the chat. Put tribe in the chat. Tribe, 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 tribe. Tribe. Oh, you said I'm mean. I'm not mean, baby. I'm direct. I'm honest. I'm actually one of the kindest people on the planet Earth. Have one of the biggest hearts on the planet Earth. If you really understood the information that I was giving to you right now, you would understand how kind I am. Because these are secrets. Like, people think, becoming a millionaire or a billionaire or having a successful business or a dream, that it's about, having X amount of dollars. No, I've made money a lot of times in my life with no money. I've sat in my house and created 60, 70, 80,000, $100,000 all from my living room, all from using my resources, which is what I had going on mentally and what I could physically touch. It is because I understand that everything foundationally starts with me. And whenever you get that, you're going to be able to shift. The only time people really have issues with what I'm saying right now is because they're victims and because they're blaming everything that's going wrong in their life on other people. Every situation you got to figure out, like, how am I accountable in this? What could I have done differently to get a different outcome? Doesn't mean, let me be clear, it doesn't mean what happened is your fault. Okay. But you got to figure out how to stop being in the same cycle. How do you get out of the same negative cycle? How do you stop, right? How do you stop being in a cycle of hurt, a cycle of pain, a cycle of poverty, whatever cycle you're in, a cycle of abuse? How do I get out of it, right? Because there's something that you're emitting, there's something that you're doing, there's something that you're allowing sometimes that keeps putting you in the same cycle. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, so now we get to the tribe, because once you have understood in your mind and you said, okay, I am the foundation of whatever it is that I want for myself, right? We talked about this the last time. You got to be willing to make the shift. You got to be willing to do the change. You got to be willing to do the work, whatever that work is for yourself, to help you get to where you would like to be, right? Some of y'all, the work is working on your emotional regulation. Some of y'all, the work is working on being more positive, slipping into what if it works instead of what if it doesn't work. Some of you guys need to work on being better planners. Some of y'all got to work on being more consistent. Some of y'all have to work on vocalizing your thoughts and your ideas and your feelings, because a lot of y'all are liars. And when you get to this tribe, you being a liar is going to work against you. It's going to put you in a worse position. So if you're a liar, baby, you better tighten up. And I'm not talking about a liar like you're going to go outside and say the sky is green when it's really blue. I'm not talking about lying in that capacity. Okay. I'm talking about a lot of y'all lie about how you really feel. You lie about what you really want in life. You lie about what you truly desire or what you need, because you're afraid that if you tell the truth that you may not get it and you're going to be disappointed, or the person may say, well, I don't want to give it to you, right? And now you're going to be faced to deal with a decision of, am I going to keep allowing this person to be in my space, or am I going to remove myself out of the space? Ooh, baby, I'm too deep today, ain't I? I'm deep, baby. We're in the deep end of the water, okay? We're not in the shallow. If you need to put your life jacket on, click, click, buckle up. Buckle up, Buttercup, if that's what you need to do. I'm just saying, I'm trying to help y'all get to where you need to be. So this is the thing. Once you get to your tribe, this is other business owners. This is other content creators. This is other influencers. These are other people that are leaders. These are other people that are meant to impact. Okay. Once we get to the actual tribe, you cannot lie anymore, because if you are lying, people don't know how to help you. If you are lying, people don't know how to properly respond to you. If you're lying, people don't know how to properly add to you. If you're lying, people don't know how to properly team up with you. If you are lying, you are not going to reach your goals, because you're going to attract the wrong thing, because you are being dishonest. So you have to stop lying to yourself before you can even enter into the tribe level. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Let the thing settle in. Okay. It, like, for instance, if I let's say I want to make this cup of tea that I have right here, and I go into the group and I say, I really, really would love some time tea. And let's just for example, let's say I don't actually have I don't have any time. Let's say I got the lemons and I have the honey, or I have the limes and I have the honey, and I got the hot water, but I don't have any time. And I tell the group, man, I really, really, really could use some time tea. And I would like to make some time tea. And then somebody in the group, somebody in the tribe says, well, do you have everything you need to make the time tea? And because of my ego, I lie and I say, yeah. Oh yeah, I got everything. I got everything. But the person that asked me, they have an abundance of time. They got extra time. They got a bunch of extra time just laying around, and they would have been willing to give it to me, but because I lied and said, "Oh, I got everything I need, no worries, I got everything I need, I can put it together," you know what I'm saying? Then they're not going to offer me the time, right? And they could have given me enough time to last me 4 months. Because this is what some of y'all do. Y'all lie and say that you have something that, like, and it's not just about something physical. Y'all will lie and say that you understand something and you have no idea what's going on. And if you ask the question, or if you told somebody that you didn't understand, because your tribe is a safe space. Understand, your tribe is just not like just out here in the world. The tribe is a safe space. And if you would have told the truth that you didn't understand that or you didn't know what was going on, somebody would break it down and they would tell you. Right. And then if you tried to restate, say, hey, let me try and fit. Can I restate it? Can I see if I got it? Okay, baby said baby, the ego get in the way every single time, Lane. Sometimes it's the ego, and then sometimes it's just the fear of being rejected or that what you're asking for won't be reciprocated, right? Because some people have like that experience and they can't seem to shake it. Right. And sometimes people won't tell the truth because they're afraid that they're going to be looked down upon. But once you get inside of this tribe, no one's looking down on you. Everybody is in there trying to get to their goal. Everybody that's in this tribe is trying to make something happen. Everybody that's in this tribe is trying to make their dreams come true. They're trying to become the best versions of themselves. And they're there so they can get help. And they're also there so that they can assist and help other people. They're looking to build mutually beneficial relationships. This is why it's so important to be, in a program like an Insta-Coin or a Monetization Nation. This is why it's really important for you to get yourself a mentor. This is it. I'm gonna do Tashara. I do. This is why that's important. And a lot of people underestimate this. A lot of people do not put the proper value on getting in a tribe, and your tribe doesn't have to be huge. Okay, understand this. Okay, the tribe does not have to be ginormous. Let me tell you what you're going to get out in this tribe. The tribe, you're looking for mentors. The tribe, you're looking for someone that has something or some type of characteristics that are aspirational to you. Okay, not you want what they have. Okay, there's jealousy and envy. Aspirational means you would like to be more like them, or you would like to cultivate or create something similar to that for yourself. Okay. So this is just me personally. I like to seek out people that have like characteristics that I aspire to. I like to seek out people, right, that have figured out things that I'm aspiring to figure out, right? I love to be around people that they know what they're doing in their area so I can go and I can learn from them. Okay. I like, right. And they normally like me because whatever I got going on, they're like, oh, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I can show you this. I can teach you this. It's nothing. Here we go. Look, I can put you on. I can get you in contact with the person. Oh, I got some extra of this in my warehouse. I'll send it to you right now. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. So when you're looking for this tribe or you're trying to attract your tribe, whether you're trying to attract it or you're looking for the tribe to join, mutually beneficial is the big part. Do not be a person who goes into the tribe and you want to bleed everyone drive their resources. AKA, everyone's always down to help you, but you're never there to help anyone else. Everybody answers your question, but you don't never answer nobody else's question. Everybody else shares their food, but you don't never share your food. Everybody else put 5 on it, but you don't never put 5 on it, but you showing up, honey, with a plate and a to-go plate. You understand what y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Don't be that person. People will take your call at 1 or 2 in the morning to help you figure out what you need to, but you're not taking nobody else's call at 1 or 2 in the morning. Right? Like let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. And everyone knows somebody like that. And I'm telling you right now, if you are the person that you're always down to get resources from the tribe, but you never want to give anything back to the tribe, this is why you probably feel like everyone leaves you. This is why you don't have good friendships. This is why you don't have long lasting romantic relationships. This is why you're not getting promotions. This is why people are not inviting you, you know what I mean, to the group chat. This is why you don't get to come to any of the cool parties and the events because people that got sick of your ish. People have gotten sick of you being, begging, crying, Sally. People have gotten sick of you coming with your plate and a spoon all the time, but you don't ever bring them to a potluck. They sick of you. They sick of your shit. Real life. And a lot of times people may not tell you because some people are non-confrontational or they struggle with uncomfortable situations, but they will just kind of stop calling. They'll kind of stop texting. You'll notice they're not coming around as much. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you're calling and texting, they're not answering as fast or they just don't answer at all. And it's because of you, because you are only there to take. You're never there to give anything. So when you're going into this tribe, you need to be trying to figure out like, what can I give to my community as well? How can I be an asset? Basically, you want to be the type of person that if you were gone, if you were missing, people would notice. You want people to be like, dang, I miss such and such. If you were to take a hiatus. If nobody is missing you, if nobody cares that you're gone, if nobody can notice the difference in between what was getting done or what wasn't getting done when your presence isn't there, if we can't feel your absence, baby, you need to work harder. You're not an integral part. Hey, blood work, you're not an integral part. I said what I said. And that I know it's making some of y'all feel some type of way. I'm just telling you the truth. And understand when I'm talking about contributions, your contribution isn't always cash. Sometimes your contribution is conversation. Sometimes your contribution is being a good listener. Sometimes your contribution is being like an actual support. You know what I mean? Like your physical presence, people knowing that you're there to support them, to help them. Sometimes your contribution is actual labor. Sometimes your contribution is showing up to be the assistant. Sometimes your contribution is connecting someone to someone else. Sometimes your contribution is your creativity. There's so many ways that you can contribute. And I think sometimes people think in their head like it has to be a tit for tat. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? She gave me 3 hours of this. Well, okay, you may not be able to give 3 hours of that, but you may 100% be able to connect them right to something to help them get a job or a gig. You may be able to help them with a proposal. You may be able to give them the steps to something. So it's about trying to figure out, how can I assist someone? How can I be benefit to them? And if you can't figure out how you can benefit someone, if you can't put together something that's mutually beneficial, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to last very long. Okay. Your tribe also assists you like spiritually in getting on the right frequency. Nobody's talking to y'all about that. Y'all, I know y'all don't think it's a coincidence that you see people that are like that are successful, right? And they all were like, yeah, we were all struggling together, 5 years ago or 10 years ago, or we were all doing such and such and such around the same time. You know what the old people say? They say success leaves clues, because success really does leave clues. It really does, y'all. It absolutely 100% leaves clues, because there's a frequency. I've talked to y'all about manifestation, right? I've talked to y'all about how everything that's physical actually, like, it's been scientifically proven that it's all energy. And it breaks down to these teeny, 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 tiny atoms, okay? And that they're all, bound together by a glue one. So they're inside of a specific right shape, and they're moving around inside of that shape. And so that's what creates this top that I have on. That's what creates my phone. That's what they're all in agreement to create this cup. Okay. And that depending on how fast they're moving, AKA the frequency, determines the physical matter that appears. And when you think about numbers, they're infinite numbers, right? So if this is on the frequency, 7.653431111015, that's the frequency of this particular phone, right? And this could be on the frequency of 9.6543116789996543. Y'all get my point? You understand? Like, these numbers can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on whenever it's coming to the frequencies. And there is a frequency for success. There is a frequency to manifest anything material you want in this world. There's a frequency to manifest money. There's a frequency to manifest stronger relationships. Like, people think it's a joke, but it's really real. Okay. So when you are in this tribe, this is why I said you have to have those aspirational people, or you need those mentors, because they are going to be showing you energetically how to get on the proper frequency. And they're not going to sit down and look at you and say, hey, this is the energetic way to do XYZ. Well, some of them may, right? If they're into like metaphysics and stuff like that. But most of them are going to be talking to you about like your routine and how you should be spending your time, and how to learn how to prioritize things, and sharpening your discernment, so you know when you should be speaking to someone and when you should not, and when you should work with someone and when you should leave. And they're going to be helping you with your management and efficiency. They're going to be teaching you different softwares. They're going to be helping you increase specific skill sets. They're going to start recommending and referring you for specific things. That's how that works, right? So now you have an idea of what you should be doing and what to look for. Blink, blink, blink. This is how this works. This is how this works. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So when you are with the tribe, your frequency is going to start to shift over. This is why you will hear successful people talking about, how basically unsuccessful people or losers like can't sit at their table, right? They can't stand to be in the same room because the frequency is off. This is why I told y'all last time, if your friends and family could make you rich, you would already be where you want to be. If doing what you were currently doing was going to get you there, you would already be there. But you're not, because it's not. You're going to have to shift some of those things, right? So your tribe, I want y'all to think about this. Naturally, when you shift your tribe, when you get intentional about going somewhere you've never gone before, when you get intentional about joining that chamber or the NYGPG, or joining, the junior league, or, applying to be a Lynx, or whatever it is that you want, when you get intentional about those sorts of types of things, okay, once that starts to happen and you're like, no, this is what I want to do, and you're showing up to your weekly meetings or to your monthly meetings, and you're showing up to your calls, and you're making friends with people, and now you have lunch dates, and people are inviting you to openings and art galleries and philanthropic events and stuff like that, guess what starts to happen? You start to make advances in your career. You start to make advances in your community. You start to get opportunities that you weren't getting before. People start speaking your name in rooms that you're not in, and they're speaking it in a positive way. Why does this happen? Because you have been intentional about shifting your tribe, and because you're spending more time and you're working on being a better version of yourself. A lot of the silly conversations that you are having are going to stop. A lot of unfruitful conversations are going to stop. And then guess what happens? Because you're not having conversations with people that are reinforcing, your desires on a lower frequency, and now you're having conversations with people that are reinforcing your desires on a higher frequency, and you actually have a map on how to get there, you're going to then start changing your behaviors because your thoughts are going to change. When successful people get together and successful people are having conversations, we not talking about who did what, unless it's in the form of like being able to improve or make money, or like what we need to learn from it. Like I'm not sitting around talking about what such and such had on. I could care less, baby. I was worried about what I had on and who was looking at me. We're talking about what we like. We're talking about things in our families or in our lives that we're struggling with, that we want to be able to improve in, or that we need help with. We're talking about our business projects or our goals with finances, or how we can close some more deals, or what we need to be doing right at events, or how we need to show up. We're talking about, different opportunities that are out there whenever it comes to earning. Where is it at? Oh, it's over here already. Whenever it comes to earning, we're talking about different retreats and meetups and committees and community groups and stuff like that we can go to. We're over here having recaps about what we did this past week, what we did that worked well, what we did that flopped. We're over here trying to figure out, like, okay, they've made updates online, with Apple or Google, or with the DNS systems and stuff like that, right? We're talking about that type of stuff, and how do we get around it, or how do we upgrade, or how do we keep it from tanking our email open rates and our reach? We're over here talking about conversion. We're talking about the algorithm. We're talking about what we need to be doing in our next marketing models. We're over here reviewing our campaigns. I'm not lying to y'all. Like we're like very productive in our conversations. We're talking about our dreams, our aspirations, and our goals, and how we're going to get there. We don't be focused on, I don't want this, I don't want that. We spend our time talking about, I do want this, I do want that. And honestly, if y'all could switch, if y'all could get it, and start executing on it, I'm telling you, your life is going to change quickly. Okay. Now, y'all notice I haven't said a goddamn thing about a customer yet. Because before you even get to a customer, you have to have this understanding that the foundation is you. And then you have to have a understanding of how to level up with your tribe. This is a real thing. Now that you've gotten to that portion, now we get to strangers. That's the next level in the foundation of success. Everybody say strangers. Strangers in the night. Okay, but they may be in the night, they may be in the day. Okay, we're gonna have strangers here, there, everywhere. So this is the thing about strangers. And when I say this, people be like, what? And then they think about it and they be like, God dang, she right. Strangers make you rich. 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 You're not going to, I don't care what these people that put you in MLM and network marketing groups tell you. They're like, oh, call your friends and family, call your church members. Baby, they're going to cuss you out. They're going to hang up the phone in your face, or they're just not going to answer. They're not gonna answer. Don't you listen to these people talking about, oh, you're gonna be able to, make six figures selling this product. All you gotta do is contact your friends and family and have them come to event. That may fly one time. They may fly one time, because they want to help you. They want to support your little vision or your little mission that you own. Okay. They may help you one time. Okay. They may listen one time to their shenanigan. They may buy one or two of your products, baby. They're not going to make you rich. They're not. It's not going to happen. It's strangers. Strangers are going to become your customers. Strangers are going to become your supporters. Strangers are going to become your collaborators. Strangers are going to become your partners. Strangers are going to come and offer you deals. Strangers are going to start becoming the community. Okay. The strangers are then going to turn into friends. The strangers are then going to turn into clients. That's how it works. Nobody likes to keep it a buck about this, but that's how it works. So everybody says, hey, I am J Janice. Say strangers make you rich. Okay. And when we're talking about the community, there are 4 segments of a community and I'm talking about specifically for those of you that are small business owners and entrepreneurs. I'm talking specifically to you guys. Okay. Hey, Lady Thompson, thank you for the heart me. Okay. Segment 1 is your client or your customer. That's the one that everybody is typically focused on when it comes to online monetization or when it comes to online sales. And the reason I put monetization and sales differently, because some of you guys don't want to sell anything. You literally just want to monetize your platform, meaning you want to be paid by Meta or paid by YouTube or Bigo or TikTok or whatever, right? And so then getting people to view your content, right, with a high retention, that's going to be your version of your client or your customer. Okay. But your client and your customer, whoever's watching your content, whoever's clicking the link and going to your store and they're buying things, okay? Those are going to be your customers and your clients, okay? Then the second segment is going to be your supporters. Supporters. Now, a lot of people discount supporters, but you should not discount supporters. I love my supporters. So, for instance, there's supporters in here when we battle. They never ever send me a gift, but they show up to every single battle. They tap the screen. They share the live out. Okay. They work the comments, right? Because they're supporting me. And because they're showing up and supporting me, it helps me show up on the FYP. And then guess what I attract? I attract more supporters and I attract more customers and clients and more potential people to collaborate and partner with. Okay. Supporters will talk about you in favorable light. Supporters will they'll have their ear to the street and they'll know somebody that needs your service or needs your product. And the supporter will tell the person that needs your service and needs your product. Okay, they'll be like, "Oh, you need to go over there and fool with King Ashley Ann because she's gonna be able to help you do XYZ elemental P." That's how your supporters get down. Your supporters will be out here suggesting you for jobs. Okay, my supporters sometimes if they want me to, they'll be like, "Oh, when you come into my city?" They'll be like, "When are you coming? Back to Philadelphia or something?" I'm like, "Give me a job." I'm like, if it's a conference there, it's an event there, it's somebody speaking, give me a job. Go pitch me. Tell them people you want me to be at the event. And guess what? They'll do it. They'll do it. And the events and the conferences and conventions and stuff will reach out to me to have me there. Okay. So don't discount your supporters. Your supporters may not be purchasing anything from you at the moment, but that doesn't mean that they're not valuable to your business, that they're not valuable to your brand, that they're not valuable in the expansion. Also, supporters give you something that you can't get. Your supporters give you endorsement. Basically, because your supporters say, "I'm cool with them, fool with them," because your supporters will say, "I think that this person is great," because the supporter will say, "This person is the real deal," because the supporter will say, "No, you can trust them, no, you're safe over here." I want y'all to think about it. How many times have we all purchased something from someone because somebody that we know gave them the thumbs up? How many times have we went to a restaurant or a store or a spot and shopped all of that because, right, we talked with somebody and they gave us the thumbs up and we know what's up with those people? I want y'all to really, really, really think about it. A lot, right? If someone you trust, I've done it too. All of us have done it. If someone you trust says something is okay, then you're more likely to be comfortable with it. You're more likely to try it. You're not really going to question it. Okay, if my mama or daddy tells me that something is safe or it's good or that they like it or that they went here and I should go too, I'm not gonna research it. I'm like, "Oh, okay, well then I'm gonna go." I might ask them some questions about what they liked about it or what the best time is or something like that. Baby, I'm there. I'm gone. If my best friend calls me and tells me about something she had and it was so good and it was so amazing and she thinks I like it or I should try, I'm gonna do it. If my sister be like, "Ooh, da 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 da, over here, you need to follow them," I'm gonna follow them. Why? Because I trust them. I know that they don't mean me any harm. I know that they're a good source. And so because I trust them, right, that they what they realize they've done or not, they've endorsed something or someone or a product or a service, right? Or a content creator, whatever have you. Y'all have endorsed it. And because y'all have endorsed it, I said, "Oh, okay. Okay. That sounds good to me." So your supporters are very valuable. Don't discount a supporter just because they didn't purchase something from you yet. That supporter may be the reason that you just got your last 3 or 4 customers because they've been out here endorsing you. Okay. And the endorsement of a stranger, of someone that doesn't have anything to gain, talking about your product or your service or whatever your area of interest is, it goes way further than you getting on and saying, "I'm the best" or "I'm great at this." Because there's nothing for that supporter to gain. So people really take that recommendation very strongly. Okay. The third segment is going to be collaborators. I've told y'all so many times, you're looking to collaborate with other people. Thank you for the heart, me, Christina. We're looking for other people to collaborate in at least once a week. If you are here in these social media streets and you're trying to be successful, you're trying to manifest your sales, you're trying to manifest your followers, you're trying to manifest your growth, a real fast way to do it, baby, is by collaborating with other people at least one time a week. You can collaborate through post for post. You can collaborate through shout out for shout out. You can collaborate through being on panels. You can collaborate through interviews. You guys can actually meet up and do skits together and tag each other and show up in each other's stuff, right? There's so many different ways that you can collaborate. Y'all can do off app events. Y'all can do joint ventures together. There's a lot of different ways that you can collaborate with someone else to help you grow your brand, to help you expand, and to help you get more in that seat of success that you're looking for. Okay. So collaborators are the third segment. And once a week, if you're serious about if you're serious about monetizing social media, like if you're a person, you thought to yourself, I would like to make $200,000 a year, with my Facebook page or with my Instagram account or whatever it is. I would like to get to the point where I'm making $4,000 or $5,000 a month from my social media. I am telling you this right now. If you can start the process of collaborating with other people, being intentional at least once a week, you're going to grow very fast with your views and with your engagement. You're going to be able to attract people that think of your product or service, right? Like that they have a favorable opinion about it. You're going to be able to get in front of other people that actually have genuine interest, right? Because they're a good fit, from an archetype perspective or a sub community perspective. However it works, you're going to be able to attract those people. You're going to get in front of them, and collaborators help you do that way faster. Can you do it by yourself? Yeah, but baby, you can do everything faster with friends and family. Show enough. Show enough. You can do everything faster with all of these strangers out here. You can do everything faster with the thousands of people you're meeting every day through social media. Okay. So you want to like definitely be intentional about collaborating with someone else or with a company that is going to have um is going to complement your product or your service or your area of interest. Okay. And then the fourth segment is going to be your partners. Okay. So partners are kind of like collaborators, but it's more long term. Okay. So you may have a partnership with a brand or a company or another content creator or small business owner for years. You guys are going to find that you're working together over and over and over together again. Y'all may create some like specials, you know what I mean, that are like just for your business. Y'all may actually have in-person events together. Y'all may find that you're regularly on each other's like panels or live streams. Y'all may get together and do a podcast. Okay. Y'all may be in the in the background, always making sure whenever you get in through a door, then you refer your partner, to them so this other person can get on. So your partners normally start from collaborators, but you guys have a long lasting relationship. Collaborator, y'all may just collaborate on a project here and there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may do one or two things together and you wish each other well, but y'all don't really fool with each other like that. But your partners, y'all are gonna continue for a very long time to have interactions with one another, to have a relationship with one another. That's gonna be a regular thing. Okay. So we're out here in these streets looking for our customers and clients, our supporters. Then you have collaborators and you have your partners. Okay. That's what's going to make up your community of success, especially for any of you guys that are trying to create sustainable businesses, or like I said, you're trying to monetize your pages. And then finally, the smallest portion, okay, the smallest portion, friends and family. That's what the F&F is for. Your friends and family may buy one or two things from you. Your friends and family may like shout your stuff out here and there. Your friends and family may do a repost for you. Your friends and family may come and volunteer, do something here and there. But you have to understand, okay, my friends and family group is very, very small. And then whenever I look at the friends and family out of the ones that are actually I can depend on and they're helping me out and they're pulling up doing this and that, baby, tiny group. Now, when we look at the strangers, though, via social media, I'm telling y'all, I've met at least 1,000 new people on social media today, already this morning. Already this morning, baby, I got up. Okay. I'd have put a YouTube short up this morning. Okay. I'd have put up, I think I got 2 posts up already this morning before I even got on this live stream. Honey, I sent out an email. Shout out to everybody in the kingdom. I sent a little email. It was like, hey, we're going live at 11:30. We're going to be talking about the structure of success, yada, yada, yada. Okay. And I put up an Instagram story and a Facebook story. I already did all that this morning. Guaranteed, there's at least 1,000 people out there in the social media streets that did not know that I existed, and they now know that I exist. Do I have 1,000 close friends and family? Absolutely not. I don't. I don't have 1,000 people I talk to every day. I don't have 1,000 people that I talk to. Well, because I do this, because I'm a streamer. Well, yeah, I do talk to thousands of y'all every week. But if I wasn't streaming, there's not 1,000 people that I call on the phone and talk to though every week. No, not 1,000 like that, right? So when you think about that, right, when you really think about it like that, well, now it makes sense to why your friends and family aren't going to be at the base of the structure of success. And a lot of people that are unsuccessful, they do not think about the structure of success properly. They put the friends and family down at the bottom. They feel like that's the foundation. They're not, because as good as your mama and daddy are to you, or as trash as your mama and daddy are to you, it's up to you to decide what you do with the resources, right? Let's be real. We all know people like, okay, they were great parents, right? And maybe these parents have four children, okay? You got these parents, they got four kids. Thank you for my bell, Riri. We got these parents, they got the four kids. Okay. One of the children is a teacher and doesn't get in any trouble and you know, it is volunteers like to feed hungry kids or something like that. The second one, is an entrepreneur. Maybe he owns like a lawn care service, and he rescues pets or something like that. Okay. The third kid is, maybe just a renegade, always in trouble with the law, in and out, you know what I mean? Don't want to focus, don't want to go to school, you know what I'm saying? Got an issue with lean, you know what I'm saying? Always attracted to like the fast cars and the fast life. And just, even though you raised this child the way you raised all the other three kids, this one just, the baby, they don't want to listen. They don't want to be resourceful with the resources that you've given them as parents. And then you got the fourth child. Maybe the fourth child is was in the military, and they retired from the military, and now they're emergency room nurse, and they mentor maybe this guy mentors like young men or something in the community. He has a beautiful wife, he has like three children of his own. He like shows up, helps mom and dad around the house, right? So kid one, kid two, and kid four are great, but kid three is out of control, and you're like, what is going on? Right? So we know it's not an environmental issue. We know it's not a resource issue, because the parents gave all the children the same resources, right? The parents gave all the children the same beautiful environment. It is about how you decide, right? How you decide to respond. What did you decide to do with the time, right? When your mom and daddy came up with the money to put you in college, what did you decide to do with your time? What'd you decide to do when your mom and dad, came up with the money to let you play softball or football or volleyball, or put you on cheer or dance or debate team or whatever you want to be, right? And they spent all this money getting your uniform, getting your physical, getting paying for you to go to camps and stuff like that, all for you to be like, I'm bored with it and quit. Or are you the kid that kept going? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So that's why I was like, the friends and family. Okay, thank you, Mika. Mika, come on back to the kingdom, baby doll. But this is why I'm telling y'all, your friends and family are not at the foundation. Okay, it's not them, it's you at the foundation, because whatever your friends and family have given to you, right? Whatever your father gave to you, whatever your mother gave to you, whatever grandma or grandpa put inside of you, what are you doing with it? What have you done with it? How are you using it? How are you using your connections? How are you using the time? How are you using the group? How are you using the life lessons that they gave to you? How are you using the mental toughness? Thank you, Black Rock. Ooh, super beach trainer. I don't know what this is, but thank you. Thank you. Right? Seriously though, this is a very real thing. Okay. Thank you for my beast ring. I like that. Thank you very much. Right? But this is a real thing, and people aren't really thinking about this, right? And you can't even use the friends and family as an excuse, especially when it comes to your parents. Because how do you explain all the people on the planet Earth who didn't have good parents, or their parents abandoned them, but yet they became successful? How do you explain them? Right? How do you explain all the people on the planet Earth that started with less than what you have, but yet they're outperforming you? How do you explain them? Right? You explain it by understanding that it's you. You're your biggest enemy. You're your biggest cheerleader. Okay. It's you. You have to figure out, what exactly are you doing with your resources? What are you doing with what you've been given? And so when you try and put the friends and family at the foundation of your structure of success, that leaves you room to now look, right, to now blame external factors and external people with what you have going on. That's what that creates. Right now, it's my mama fault that this happened. It's my daddy fault that this happened. It's my sister fault that this happened. It's my boyfriend or girlfriend fault that this happened. It's the kids at school fault that XYZ happened. It's the people in the workplace. It's my supervisor. No, it's not. They're doing whatever they're doing, but how are you responding to it? What are you doing with the resources? So you are always going to be at the foundation. Then the tribe is going to be number two, as far as you being intentional with who you're having conversations with, what you're listening to, how you're choosing to educate yourself. Y'all, even what you're consuming on social media, all of that's all a part of your tribe. You got to be intentional about it. And then from there, you're going to go out and you're going to meet a lot of strangers, and the strangers they're going to transform from strangers to your community, right? Because the strangers are going to make up your customers and clients. The strangers are going to make up your partners. The strangers are going to make up your collaborators, and the strangers are going to make up your supporters, right? And then finally, you're going to have a little small group of your friends and family that are going to be right on the train, right, with whatever the success is. And you may have a family business, you may not have a family business. You may have your friends and family may be there in the capacity, when you down and out and you having a hard time and you had a bunch of losses in life, they may be the people that pray for you and lift you up, right? They may be like my mama, she'll tell me all the time, like she can't come over. She's like, I don't know what you're doing online. She's like, I can't do nothing with that. But she was like, oh, she's like, I can wash dishes, I can receive this stuff for you, I can run your logistics. I can help you with your shipping. I can show you how to train people, right? She can do that, baby. If I need, I'll call my mama sometimes and be like, hey mama, can you pray for me with XYZ elemental P? But do I expect my mama to get in the back end, you know what I mean, and clickety click, clack, clack on the computer and understand the softwares and put together a funnel and go and edit a software or a video for me? No, I don't. And because she doesn't know how to do it or she won't learn how to do it, does that mean that she loves me even any less or that she's not supporting me? Absolutely not. That's not what that means. But that's how some of y'all think in your head. You're like, well, oh, if you love me, you would do this, this, that, and the third. No, that's not true. That's not for them to do. Blink, blink, blink. Okay, you guys. So now you guys understand the structure of success and how it works. And this is really the first portion of changing your mindset. Okay. Does not matter all the other stuff that people try and tell you about changing your mindset. I don't care how many cold showers you take. I don't care if you get out of the bed on the other side. Not to say that those things don't matter with your reticulating activating processor and rewiring things, because they do. But if you don't have this basic understanding of the structure of success, and that foundationally everything starts with you, and now you have to be intentional about who you spend time with, conversations that you're having, what you're listening to, what you're doing in your free time, how you choose to educate yourself, what images you choose to put in front of your eyes, like that. You have to really start being intentional about that type of stuff. Once that happens, then you start seeing the behavior change, because your thoughts start to change, because the conversations are changing, because of the information that you're ingesting on a regular basis. Okay. All right. I don't know if we got any questions today, but if we got questions, baby, we'll do Q&A for 10 minutes. Or if somebody wants to come up and comment, you can do that too. Baby, you can request up. And if not, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to see y'all at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight on TikTok, because we have a Road to Superstars battle. That's an official TikTok battle. It is one and done. Please go charge up for your sis. Okay. You let me charge up for me. Okay. Any of you guys that have been dragging your feet, or you want to get an Insta-Coin, if you got questions, you better reply to my customer support. Okay. Make sure that you do that. Send us an email if you need to talk to somebody, or if you got a question, so we can answer those, because the price goes up for Insta-Coin by $1,000. Actually, it's a significant price increase. It goes up by $1,000 at midnight tonight. Okay. If you want to do that, okay, out here in these streets. Thank you for everyone that's liking the live. And by the way, if you do not follow me, follow, like, subscribe, or become a fan wherever you're watching me at. All of that good stuff. Hey, Riri.
How you doing today?
What's going on, boo?
Let me tell you something.
What you got to tell me?
The strangers, and the friends and family. Man, if this didn't shift my mindset, if it didn't even make me want to watch certain things, if it didn't make me want to even not participate on getting on certain social media sites just because of the breakdown. And it's so true about everything that you said. It starts with you. We have to hold ourselves accountable.
Mm-hmm.
regardless of what somebody say or what they try to do, it's still the buck stops with YOU/ME. So thank you for breaking it down the way you did. I even caught the tail end of this, but the part I caught, I'm like, man, if Ashley don't quit talking to me and telling my business in front of all these folks, and now she over there on BIGO too. But it's something that we need to hear, though, y'all. Ultimately, again, the decision is up to us. But the thing is, we have to make that decision about what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Once you make a choice about something, everything else, I'm telling you, it's like the roadmap opens up, and all you have to do is just walk down that bad boy.
Yep, it's the choice and the intention behind the choice, right? Like once you make the
Mm-hmm.
choice, like, okay, am I going to be intentional with sticking with it? So, like, I use myself as an example. So, y'all know the hurricane is coming into Florida and it's pushing like a storm to us here in Arkansas or whatever, right? And for those of you that didn't want to evacuate, baby, what is wrong with you? But I don't. We'll talk about that tonight in community conversation. Anyway, I told myself that on the days where the weather is bad, because my preference, I actually prefer to like go outside and get my miles in. I prefer that over a gym or anything. I've just always been that way. I like being outside. I don't care how hot it is, how cold it is, whatever. I like to go outside. But I was just like, well, if it's raining, I was like, I'm just going to do like a mini circuit for myself in the house because I bought a mini stepper. I have a jump rope and I got one of those like little hula hoop things, right? And I was like, oh, I can do a mini circuit to get my cardio in, right? So, like, so the weather was bad. So I got up this morning and I did my mini circuit, right? But because I'm like intentional about that. Like, I know I have a goal of like being active and hitting, everybody want to do 10,000, but I'm trying to do 20,000 steps. Okay. Yeah, you said you grabbed the raincoat, girl. I came with the raincoat because it make you like sticky. The raincoat's like that plastic material. And then you can hear it go. Oh no, my ears can't handle it. But you know what I'm saying? I had to be intentional now. Like if I wasn't really serious about my like fitness goals that I have for myself, right? And my body goals I have for myself, I would have got up this morning and been like, oh, it's storming, it's raining, I'm gonna go to sleep. Right? Because I would have used that. That's an external factor, right? To create an excuse. I would have said, oh, the weather is bad outside, and that's why I didn't work out today. That's a bunch of bull crap.
That's true.
That's a bunch of bull crap, right? Because I got kettlebells at the house. I got all kinds of workout DVDs and workouts. Long story long, push came to shove, baby. I could have did jumping jacks and push-ups. You know what I'm saying? I got hands, I got feet, I got arms that work. Okay. I got the little mini stepper here, right? I have all of that stuff here. So therefore, once you understand, I'm going to be committed to like my goal. I'm going to be committed to my vision, and I'm intentionally going to try and do this intentionally. I'm going to make this happen intentionally. I'm going to find a way. I'm going to strip excuses from myself and stop saying, oh, I could not meet my goal or I could not do what I professed out of my mouth because of some external factor. That's really what moves you into shifting your mindset. And so a lot of people think, oh, well, I say affirmations every day and I listen to, motivational messages on YouTube. Good for you, but that's not really shifting your mindset because you don't understand that you're the base of your foundation of success. And once that clicks in, that's when you start shifting whatever it is you want to shift in life.
Let me tell you something. I bought that little mini stepper. I stepped. That's all I did was step. I got to work my way up to it. That ain't no pump.
Yeah, you can start. I start feeling it probably like around like 8 minutes. You can like actually, and then they have one that like moves more like an elliptical machine. I saw that one after I purchased like the regular mini stepper. So maybe I'll get the little elliptical machine one next.
You said 8 minutes. They got me by a strong 8 seconds. I got to work it up. I got to work my way up.
You do got to work out, but I like those little mini steppers. I have like the resistance bands that hook to it and everything. Like again, my preference is to go outside, but if I can't go outside or whatever, or I'm running, like tight on time, baby, I just run in here, hit the mini stepper or whatever, and run on about the rest of my business.
Shout out to you. That's a strong 8 minutes. I'll be like, wait a minute. Am I supposed to feel in my knees like this? Let me get off and get back on a little later on today or something. They get a good 10 steps. I'm working on it.
Lane, you said you love cycling. Lane, my daddy was a big cycler. I can't get into cycling. I don't like the way the seat feels on my butt. I can't. I can make it a few miles. Well, I probably could do like maybe 15 miles or so on the bike, but that I've always and I've had so many friends like invite me to cycle classes, and I go to the classes with them and stuff. It ain't for me. Like even the trap cycle, I was like, that looked like so much fun. Hey Slim, I was like, the trap cycle looked like so much fun, baby. It's just I don't know, but I will tell you this: I've had like 5 surgeries on my spine, so realistically, I think that my spine really may not be built for like the cycle. Like I think it really is like something because it always messes up my sciatic nerve. So I had to find something else to do besides the cycles, and I've tried a bunch of times. I'm like, baby, I was like, you said you feel you just do the Peloton classes. I know everybody looks like they're having so much fun. I'll be like, I want to do it too, and then I do it, and I'll be like, ouch. I'll be like, I don't like this.
Yeah, you know what they say, everything ain't for everybody. I'm just like you, feminine. I don't care what kind of seat cover you put on there, what kind of cushion you have.
Now, have you seen those cycles where you walk and that guy in Sweden invented, and it's like you stand up and you walk on it, but it has the wheels and it moves like a bicycle? That's really, really cool.
I hadn't seen that.
Yeah, they're really, really neat. Like it's basically, I guess he like merged a treadmill and a bike together, and as you're walking, it's spinning the wheels on the bike. It's really, really cool. Yeah, it's really, really cool. I was like, I want one of those. I was like, that looks fun. I want to see somebody go up a hill on one because I feel like to get up a hill, you probably would have to like maybe jog a little bit. Because I don't know if you ever tried to go up a real steep hill on a bike, baby, ain't no joke. The people that go outside and cycle, they know exactly what I'm talking about. People that cycle on terrain, baby, you just be riding real smooth. And if they hill real steep, baby, you got to be ready to pump. Okay, that's when you got to stand up and you gotta work to get up that thing. You got to change them gears. I wasn't ready the first time. Hey, you got this. I wasn't ready the first time I hit a super strong incline. I was like, oh no. Hey, Coach Mimi. I was like, oh no. But yeah, cycling is dope. It's just not for me. Everybody got to find what's for them though. But the way that I can go for like miles and miles and miles, like hiking and jogging and stuff like that, they be like, girl, stop. So you gotta find what you like. All right. If that's thank you, Coach Mimi. All right, so everybody, if that's it, we all will be back at 6:30 because we have a Road to Superstars battle at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. It is a one and done. Thank you, Coach Mimi Brown. It is a one and done, okay, on the battle tonight. One and done. One and done on the battle tonight. And then after we do the battle, like I said, y'all know we normally go out and we battle with some more people. We're not gonna do that tonight. We're gonna go right on into community conversation after the battle. Cause like I said, I know y'all want to talk about the diddler because every day something new drops about him. Then we got all the stuff with Mayor Eric Adams, which is insane. Okay. Yeah. Then you had Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson, baby, out here talking about here a black Nazi and all of this stuff. Yeah, I got an official battle at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. Her name is Emily. She's actually ranked pretty high, like in the Road to Superstar. So she's like number 13. So that means I got a strong team. So y'all got to be with it. Okay. Let's see. And we're gonna talk about Cardi B and Offset because I know the people want to talk about that. So we're gonna have our community conversation it's gonna rotate tonight. Okay, it's been a busy week. Okay, it's been a busy week. Okay.
I seen that Mr. Eagle Vision. Did you see that? What Mr. Eagle Vision said in the comments?
Let me scroll. What happened? What? She had to go live and say she's not dead? Who tried to kill Dottie Peoples?
Boy, there's a lot going on out in these streets.
Child, let me go get research. Yeah, it's a busy week. I don't know if it's the last quarter of the year. I got to go look and see if it's one of them moons. The people that do astrology, they be like, we got this type of moon and the planets and this why people cutting up. The baby, the people are cutting up.
Has it been a full moon lately?
And girl, I don't know. All I know is that the people cutting up this week. Okay, the people have been cutting up big time. And if I will tell you this, if I'm in New York and I'm a criminal and I see that brother Damien, he said his eyes on me, baby, just go and pack your bags and go to another country because he's relentless. He's working hard. Okay, they be like the devil works hard. Clearly not harder than Damien. Damien's on the side of right. Okay, he was like, what's up? He's like, you out here working, we out here working too. We on the Lord's side, okay? But that brother is not playing. He is, baby, he is not playing. He not
Maybe
playing.
It's gonna get a little cold. You know, the wind is bringing up stuff in the air and all that type of stuff. Maybe.
Nope. It's time. It's time. It's time. A lot of these people. Yes, a lot of these people been out here terrorizing people for decades. They've been out here hurting other people for decades. They've been out here getting away with their crimes and their shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? You want to throw somebody in prison for 10 years for stealing a couple dollars and you over here embezzling millions. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy work. Nah, bruh. Nah, Turkey said it was time to pay up. You said Cat Williams started this, baby. Cat Williams didn't start this. Cat Williams didn't start. Cat Williams didn't start this. Cat Williams, okay, is a very spiritual guy. He's hilarious, but if y'all actually watch his interviews and listen to him, you know what I'm saying? If y'all follow him, Cat Williams is extremely spiritual, okay? Cat Williams said it's two sides. He said you on God's side or the other side. He said, and that's it, baby. He said, and this stuff is about to come to light. Okay, you finna have to pay for what you have done. And I told y'all a long time ago about Diddy. I told y'all this a long time ago. I said with Diddy, it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot of political stuff going on in there. It's a lot of spiritual leaders in the church and stuff that's wrapped up in this stuff. It's a lot of international leadership and stuff going on wrapped up in here. I told y'all that when all that stuff broke with Cassie and people like, well, why didn't people say anything earlier? I'm like, she's not fighting Joe Dirt from the Piggly Wiggly. Yeah, I don't think I feel like people don't understand how intermingled and intertwined some of these people are in music and politics, okay, and world leaders and organizations and entertainers and Hollywood actors and actresses and stuff like that. A lot of them are intertwined. I've told y'all a lot of stuff goes on behind closed doors that you would never know. I told y'all this. And I don't know if y'all know, Mayor Adams did give Diddy a key to the city. And they had a relationship with each other for years. You breaking up, Riri?
Yes, indeed. And shout out to every time I try to be great. Shout out to Jaguar Wright too, because she been saying this stuff and she's steady and she's steady talking.
She said some stuff and there's some accuracy to some stuff, but whatever. She did her share of stuff too and didn't care when she was getting them checks. But anyway, I digress. I don't have respect for how she outs people's sexuality. That's not her business to tell. Ain't nobody business to tell. That's for people to be able to come. That's for people to be able to come to the light whenever they're ready to come to the light with it. That's how I feel about that. Right, right. Exactly. Talking to you. Exactly that part. That part. So I know people they ain't okay. You know what I'm saying? You said angry ex-employee ish. Yeah, pretty much. So I was like, okay. That's all I'm gonna say with that. So we'll be back tonight, 6:30. Y'all will come and build inventory before we go into our battle. It's a one and done. And then we'll go right from there into community conversation because I know y'all been wanting to talk about some of this stuff for a while. And we'll talk about it. Okay. All right, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are on the planet Earth. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If it's morning time or daytime where you are, have a productive and a prosperous day. If it's evening time, get yourself a good night's rest. Okay. If you are a part of the battle